party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. This is Friday Night Frosthaven. On Thursday. I didn't put the tag on. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
That'll be confusing for anyone who, for some reason, is watching this on demand but watched the entire 6-minute intro song for the 65th time. But just so you know, people watching this later in life, this happened on a Thursday.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
It's why we got the Greg's still vibing from our hip hop beat 'em up night on Monday.
Yeah.
So here we are.
On round 11.
Yeah, round 11. Excellent. I asked Greg at the last possible moment to look that up for me, and he has come through. Guided by Voices, lurking. Glad to have you here. I managed to pop in and lurk a bit for Guided by Voices stream this morning. And hopefully it was not my fault for showing up, that the whole thing fell apart. His connection went wild. He had to end a little bit early. But otherwise, good time. I have now had my third fitness boxing session in a row where I don't think I've injured myself in a way that means I have to take time off. So I feel good about that. Yeah. And here we are. Gang's all here, although Rich might show up. Simply because... bad upload speed. I know that feeling from the very start of the show when my modem was broken. But of course, because my ISP provides the modem, so they wanted to check every other possibility before they said, okay, it sounds like your modem's busted. We'll send you a new one. And it was painful.
James loves obsessing over something, so
it was awful. I do not like to see dropped frames when I glance down at the OBS console. I do not like it. So yeah, player 1, maybe he'll show up, maybe he won't. It's Rich, he's not here right now. Player 2, Danielle, she's not here right now. She claims she'll be back for the next scenario. We'll see.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's what she says.
Well, a whole new character. Let's see how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah. Be a real new vibe to the team. And we're also getting closer and closer. We're 2/3 of the way through Click Trill Snip Click's career. And I've really enjoyed playing the Lurker Deep Wraith, but I don't know that I've Click Trill Snip Clicked with the character. I don't know that I've ever... I don't know. And I look at the choices I made for cards to discard on my long rests, and now I'm thinking why would I get rid of those cards? Those cards could have been real. But then again, I have good cards in my hand. I think we'll be okay. Oh, it was so stressful. And everyone, it was meaningless stress because everyone else was telling me nobody cares. And people were watching it on YouTube. Nobody commented on episode 1 on YouTube and was like, "Fuck, man, you're incompetent." But it sure bugged the hell out of me. And then, of course, it was ruining all my other streams. Half the fun of streaming is chatting with the folks. Otherwise, I could just play video games in an empty room and talk aloud. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but I could.
I'm a well enough adjusted person that I probably wouldn't do that. But I could. And it wouldn't be the same. It would not be the same. Player 3 is here. Playing for the last time. Not just the last scenario, but probably the last evening. The last session where you will ever play. Yeah. The Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo who will remind you for the last time, is a reference to the classic Canadian adventure series, The Littlest Hobo, a show about a traveling dog who solves mysteries. And
he doesn't just solve mysteries. Sometimes he helps people in non-mysterious ways.
Yeah, and stops gun runners, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bites. I don't remember this for sure, although I did watch a fair bit of Littlest Hobo when I was a kid. But I'm willing to wager that he does a fair bit of biting some guy's arm so he drops his gun.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's because not only do you not want the guy shooting the guns in your family show in the late 80s, but also it's a natural move for a dog to do. He can't pull out his own gun. He can't wear a Kevlar vest.
It would be great if he did.
Both of those things would be great. If the Littlest Hobo took a bullet and went down, everyone's like, "Oh no!" And then he rolled over on his back and he was wearing a Kevlar vest. Everyone's like, "Yay!" That'd be a great scene in the Littlest Hobo. How you doing, Greg? It's Greg, by the way. How you doing, Greg?
Yes, it is Greg. Hi. I'm doing good.
Good.
Thank you, James. Excited to get into the last session with the Drifter.
It's the end. 65 sessions of Drifter action.
Yeah.
Although, for a normal group's Frosthaven campaign, it would probably be closer to 30
Yeah,
sessions,
true.
or perhaps even fewer, because we are constricted by bedtimes.
Yes.
Not mine. I'll just say it's never been my fault. I'll just not because I don't try to get a good sleep, but because I will destroy my sleep if my friends want me to. But yeah, here we are. It's been a wild ride, Drifter. So let's, with no further ado, wait. No, there has to be more ado. Player 4.
Yeah, a little bit of do.
Player 4, playing the Lurker Deep Wraith, Click Trill, Snip Click. Your host here at 58 Dream Street, the game runner, the show runner. It's James. How am I doing? Feeling better. Feeling better. Had a rough couple days in the middle of the week. Just, a combination of being bored. Just a not like on Wednesday, I got the rhythms of the day all wrong with the traffic. I made some really bad calls trying to improve my traffic situation, dropping Danielle off and picking her up. And then in between, I just did nothing because I felt like, oh man, I don't have any time to do anything before lunch. And then it was lunch. And then it was like, well, I can do a stream in the afternoon. But then like I was late getting lunch done. And then I was like, well, there's no time. I'll just sit around. So I felt pretty bummed about that. So I feel better today. In good spirits. I've done some things. Not only have I already streamed today, played some Ultima 7 Serpentile earlier, but
Nice.
Also, got some exercise. Walked around the city a little, did some things. It's a good day. Good day. The girl and I watched a show. It's all very nice stuff. So,
Yeah.
let's dive in.
Let's dive right back in.
Going in to round 11, and it's still on the screen. Is it still? No. When the number is still right on the screen, that means the script for the round counter has crashed.
Uh-oh.
When it reverts to 1, that means that it's still got a hold of the source. And then you can do it. But otherwise you have to reset it and start again, which I've now done. We're ready. This is scenario. Oh, I also need to add the gameplay camera.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Yeah,
for the people at home.
That will clarify a whole lot about what's going on here. So just give me 1 second. You can't
just visualize it like a chess master kind of board. This will be very challenging for
Tonight
you.
On Friday Night Frosthaven, we're doing Theater of the Mind. So dim the lights. Ooh, that looks bad. But I'm sure it will improve. I'm not actually sure.
All of my classic D&D campaigns when I was a teenager were all played Theater of the Mind. These were in the days just before 4th edition came out.
You can't do that shit in 4th
Theater
edition.
of the Mind was shot in the head.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That looks good enough. We'll turn to face the door. So the story so far is we were in a room down here. You can see the door that we opened. We killed some stuff. We came into this room. We killed everything. But neither of us are the fastest. So now probably have a couple of rounds of slogging along. Let me make sure.
I'm gonna pull for next round, not this round, but I'm gonna get right up to the door.
I think I can also do some stuff in that regard. But hold on, let
I'm
me
really
just make sure.
I'm really gonna move it.
Okay, I'm gonna move as much as I can, but I did not bring. Hey, British is here. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome. Oh no, I'm so unfocused. All right, I'm just blurry and unfocused. But you saw when I tried to put my hand up to get the camera to refocus that the camera is not smeared with Vaseline. It was showing my hand in high definition. So
you're
the
just
Lurker
like
Necromancy.
a sexy lady that James Kirk is seeing.
Ooh, the Lurker Necromancy scenario is has the storyline that we have found. The Bone Shaper found some lurkers who are doing necromancy. That's it. We're trying to kill them all because they're trying to kill us. It's just a mutual bad feeling situation. The goal of the scenario is to kill all enemies and loot all special tokens because I'm not going to put them on screen because I got the text wrong. I'll just try to read it to you. Although it's anyway.
There are 2 types of talisman.
There are 2 amulets that the undead can be wearing. There are if there's an even numbered standee on the monster, it will have
Regenerate.
1 numbered token representing an amulet of reanimation. When it's killed, it drops it on the ground, and then if we don't get to it before the next living bones turn, it raises up bones. The odd numbered ones get a lettered token, which represents an amulet of protection. They get shield +3. We also have to retrieve all of these amulets to complete the thing. They are, of course, dropped in place of loot tokens when we kill the things wearing amulets, but we can also use loot actions to snatch their necklaces right off them, which is particularly helpful in the case of the
Regen ones and the shield. But it's useful for both.
It's a good power. Unfortunately, you can't get in the middle of like 5 and use a loot 1 and take them all. You have to pick. But otherwise, pretty cool. You have to pick only 1. There is 1 more room, which we will progress towards right now.
It's the biggest room.
It is.
But also the final room. I imagine there will be a treasure chest in there, as well as 3 to 4 monsters, is my guess.
Making a quick adjustment here. I'm going to bet more than 4 monsters.
You're going to say more than 4?
Even for 2 players.
I don't know.
I guess we'll see. But I'm betting on a rough ride in the next room. Like, there is a monster type we haven't even met, and it's not, in this scenario, it's not undead. And clearly there have to be more undead to keep going with the theme. And
you just put one of those dudes in there, though, for 2 players, and he's the mastermind.
That could be it. So I guess we'll find out. Well, I guess we'll find out. We're going into round 11, and the only thing left to say is that we are doing the budget rations challenge. So whenever we rest, which has happened to me twice, and I think to you twice.
Me as well, yes.
We get curses in our modifier decks. Curses, of course, nullify the attack if you pull them. So that's bad.
So James has pulled one of his. I have pulled neither of mine. So my deck is rife for nulls right now.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have pulled one of mine. So that was good to get out of there. And now it's time to go. Round 11. So, obviously, I know the main thing I want to do, but is there anything useful I can do with a top card? I'm going to check right now. My suspicion is that there isn't. And so, I think I'll use this card, because I think it's the worst of the cards I have left in my hand, even though it's quite good. Just as a secondary thing. And, yeah, I will say that I'm ready. Are you ready, Greg?
Ready.
All right. Actually, hold on. Just going to touch over to the stats of the monsters, even though there are no monsters right now. All right. Put them up, Greg.
Stats.
Boom.
Stats. Boom.
Boom. All right. And sound off. Drifter.
I have a 17.
17. I have a 22. So you're up first. It's the Drifter's turn. Drift away.
First, with the top of an unending fight, I will attack 2-0 and then move 3 forward.
1, 2, 3.
I will then attack 2-0, and then with the bottom of Shockwave, I will move a further 3 forward.
1, 2, 3. Good move.
That's
all right.
Nicely to bust
That's
the door open next round.
I assume that's your turn, Drifter?
That's my whole turn.
Excellent. Okay, here's the thing. I started up the Blue Sky, and then I immediately got knocked off of doing it because the vibes got real bad on Blue Sky. They're improving. Would you believe that people are pretty excited? The vibes got a lot better when people aren't fighting about Joe Biden and whether he's a good president or just old.
Yeah.
And when there aren't like hip leftists being like, oh man, the comedian Kath Barbadoro, she was like, I'm so glad that Biden finally dropped out because I don't like every time I listen to him speak, it sends this horrible shuddering feeling through my body. Like I'm so uncomfortable. And it's like, okay, you know, like people do get old and other people do have stutters and sometimes they have both. Like they're not hideous. They're not like, it's not the most horrible thing in the world that your grandfather is not quite as sharp as he used to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't need to get too political on this stream. I have my beefs with Joe Biden too. It's not important though. With the bottom of Skull Collection, I'll move 4. 1, 2,
Certainly
3,
not
4.
to this stream in particular.
Yeah. And with the top of Morbid Camouflage, I won't do anything. What am I going to do? Kill Greg? All right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
what
round.
Rich would do.
Yeah. It's what Robert would do if he were here.
Rich too, though. Rich would be like, you know what I can do when there's no enemies on the field? Tackle you guys.
Quite literally the role of the pain conduit, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, right by the door. I should do something with this camera to get us ready for the next room.
I'm going to bust it pretty fast.
Whoa.
And then I'll definitely get an attack off, but I can't say, you know, it's not going to be like my most effective attack.
All right, this works for me as a shot. It's kind of nice.
Great. That's the whole room.
Okay. In glorious high definition. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be something. It's a guaranteed shot. I'll definitely be able to hit something, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's in this room, so I don't know how
if there's something right by the door, I will be able to do something.
This was my thing. I'm not banking on that. I have better moves. I have better top card moves, but this is the one that guarantees a hit.
Well, you better believe I don't. So I'm going to let you get it started. Hopefully. You're moving early?
Yep.
Okay, great. I will hold back a tiny bit and hopefully be able to burst in. And if I don't, I have my, the thing I'm least excited about queued up of the remaining cards. So it won't be too big of a loss, we hope. Quick sip of Gatorade here. Okay. Ready, Greg?
Ready.
Put them up. Boom. And sound off. Drifter.
18.
18. I got 28. So we're going in the order we expected to.
Okay. I'm going to start off with a move 4. So let's do move 1 and then figure out the rest from there.
What am I going to do with these? I guess I'll put them on this. I'm thinking ahead to when there's more. Nope, that's no good.
No, right in that black area below us is perfect.
This'll do.
Yeah, that's a great place for him.
Okay, Drifter.
So I'm going to start with a move 4. So move me 1, and then we'll see what happens.
Boom. With a move 4, the Drifter opens the door. When that door is opened...
You read something?
We sure do. We're going to read section...
Frosthaven loves having you read something when a door opens. Gloomhaven almost never did that. But Frosthaven, every time.
Gloomhaven did a little bit, but it was less obtrusive.
It's a little bit. Yeah.
It's less obtrusive because there wasn't a section book, but I appreciate the section book. All right, here we are. Lurker Necromancy. Oh, okay. I'll set this up and then read the several paragraphs of text.
Well, when you spend time setting this up, usually Rich would be here to vamp with me, but I guess I'll do this vamp by myself.
I can try to vamp with you, Greg. How you doing? What's new?
I'm doing good. The Olympics started the other day. If you into qualifiers for football, archery, and handball.
I was like, what? But okay.
The opening ceremony
Olympics have not started.
Tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. The opening ceremony is tomorrow, but obviously some competitions take longer than 2 weeks to play out.
Where can we watch those in this country, Greg? Does the CBC have the rights? Great.
Yep.
Because the CBC, I'll say this for them, unless they got worse, and plenty of things have gotten worse in the last 10 years. But the CBC's Olympic coverage has been great. Like the website, they even have the raw feeds of things that they're not doing actual coverage for. So you gotta
So far they've done that. So
you got to intuit
you can watch everything that's happening.
You either have to know how fencing works, or you need to figure it out just from watching without anybody telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, as monster number 4 in the console, could you hook us up with the Lurker Mind Snipper?
Yeah, this guy's a mastermind, James. How could you believe there'd be more than one of them?
Well, there are 2. So that's...
Damn it! Ooh, big PS and multi-target. So
these guys are very unpleasant.
Of the Lurker. The Lurkers are PS guys.
It's just what we do. We got claws.
So football started for the men and women. Got off to a very controversial start.
I heard that I heard a player on the U.S. women's national team scored like 2 goals within 90 seconds or something crazy like that.
She did. That's not the
Did that
controversy.
happen?
The controversy involved us. Have you
Well, I
heard
didn't
of
think that was
this?
the controversy. I thought that was cool.
It is
No,
cool, yeah.
never heard of a controversy.
So, 2 members of the Canadian Women's Olympic
Oh,
got
no,
caught.
yes, we're like using drones to spy on our
Yeah,
opponents.
they got caught flying
Yeah,
drones over New Zealand practice, which
that's not great
did.
Canadian. That's not very
Yeah.
polite.
Now listen, the Canadians did go on to win that game, so
Well,
results.
hopefully the difference was made by their can-do attitude.
I think both teams were shaken by it, honestly, and
Yeah.
also, it's the dumbest thing in the world because
Oh, it's
it's a
incredibly dumb.
drone.
But
It's a drone flying over a soccer practice. There's no audio. You're
yeah,
not going to see. It's all soccer practice looks like soccer practice. You're not going to get a lot out of this. And secondly, uh, of all the teams that we have to play in this group stage, New Zealand is the one that we should be the most confident in. Like they are not a bad team.
well,
That like you shouldn't look past them. But the other 2 teams that we're up against are France and Colombia, who are much, much higher ranked teams.
Guided by Voices suggests all's fair in love and football, but I'll just say this. You shouldn't be spying on your lovers with a drone either.
Yes, thank you, James.
I'll take
A
that
fair.
stand.
So, there's a guy there, right?
Okay. All right. Wait, no. Quick. Tell me the last of your thoughts about the Canada cheating scandal. Yes.
I
yeah.
mean, that's
Intersectionality,
it.
of course, guided by Voices.
They, it's obvious they shouldn't have done it. I don't know what's going to happen to their coach, who was not allowed to be with them during this game because he's under investigation now. But I mean, they won, so I'm happy for Canada on the whole.
I don't know, man. This kind of feels like the thing where we should have just been kicked out. But
it's worth kicking out if there is revealed to be a deeper cheating here. But if it was literally 2 members of the team who are not on the coaching staff,
call me old-fashioned, but I think that the maximum amount of cheating allowed in the Olympics should be none.
But that's the thing. The question is, did this change any outcome?
No, I don't care.
And I think the answer is no.
This is
well, then
why
it's not cheating. It's just weird.
No, I think that the way you have to deal with it is to be not to try to envision the garden of forking paths and figure out how it might have gone differently with or without the cheating. I think you just have to say, fuck, you're not supposed to cheat. I'm sorry, this is the Olympics. You have to go home now. Back to the true north, strong and free. Lurker Necromancy, the final room.
Yes.
The tunnel broadens into a vast chamber, a host to a galaxy of pale fossils. Unfortunately, the lurkers are carving away, destroying this natural phenomenon. Their efforts are uncovering pockets which encase the amulet stones. You prepare to attack, but the Bone Shaper stays your hand. Let me speak to them. Pressing fingertips to your forehead, the Bone Shaper opens a channel of communication to the lurkers, who pause in their work, startled. The Bone Shaper transmits a psychic image of the amulets, asking the lurkers what they intend. The largest one responds, sending a flash of coral shards, a feeling for want. They have been digging for these shards when they discovered the amulets. The next few images are disturbing. Lurkers herding undead towards a group of Abelai. Right there, destroying my hopes that the Abelai are things. So it just turns out to be really bad writing in the first scenario where we encountered them. That it's like, you notice these piranha pigs, but you don't notice their freaky fishman masters. Alright. Ripping their enemies apart.
Those just weren't worth commenting on. They're commonplace.
Yes. Lurkers and their undead army plaguing the landscape, marching towards Frosthaven. Vile purposes, the Bone Shaper spits aloud. Petty squabbles such as this taint this power. I will not allow these amulets to be abused thusly. Incensed, the lurkers rear up and rush towards you. The Bone Shaper's like, I will not allow this to happen. Friends, fight to the last drop of blood in your bodies. I'll be over here.
I'll
watching.
hang back.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll stitch your corpses into a horrible chimera.
All right.
If anything goes wrong, well, hold on. You got to add some things in, Greg.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Okay. We need Elite Living Bones number 2. And because he's number 2, he's even, of course, which means he gets a numbered token representing an amulet of reanimation.
Okay.
It says to put them face down, but I sure find it much easier to remember, even though they are colored differently, which one's a numbered token when I can see a number. So I should put it face up. And then Frozen Corpse, normal Frozen Corpse, 2 and 4, also normals. Amulets of regeneration, all around.
Oof.
Reanimation, all around.
That's no good. Those I don't like that one.
They're not great, but you know what? Neither are the shield ones.
Mm-hmm.
There are no good necromancy amulets. And then normal lurker mind snippers, 5 and 3.
Normal 5 and 3.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So this is the first time we fought the Lurker Mind Snipper.
No, this
So,
is the second
we should
time.
say-
Second time.
Oh, well,
We
do.
met them
we
once
should say
before.
anyway.
I know that, well, for 2 reasons. I know because I remember, well, because when they were already punched into the thing, and I am only entering the monster as we encounter them. And the other thing is that I distinctly remember Rich, when I said their name for the first time, being like, ew. And it's true. There's a famous D&D monster called the Mind Flayer. And having your mind flayed actually, like, sounds pretty horrible. But there's something about snip there that just, I don't know. I guess because it's easy to imagine the snipping sound of their claws as they snip your mind. All right.
Rich knows a thing or two about having his brain snipped as well.
Yeah. Turning up the cards.
We are
for our foes.
I should say though that they are 2 targets by default and have Pierce 3.
2 targets by default, and they have Pierce 3. Fortunately, they're not elite, so they don't innately muddle. Mm-hmm. One weird thing going on in the console here that I can fix easily.
So tell me about these guys, James. What are they doing this round?
Oh, what are they doing? Well, the Living Bones are going to interrupt the 2 of us. They're going just before me at 25 to do Hasty Assault. That's a move -1, or a move +1, and an attack -1. So, I guess we'll find out what you have planned. But if that thing moves any further away from me, I'm useless this turn.
Okay.
Then, after me, we'll go the Lurker Mind Snipper at 34 with a completely different plan of action. They are going to do a calculated strike. That's a move, in their case, -2, and then an attack +1 at range 3. That causes darkness. I like that.
Okay.
And then
-2.
The Thawed Strike of the Frozen Corpse. They will move -1, which for them is a move 1. And then, if there is fire...
Which there's not.
But if there was, then they would consume it, get +2 to their move, but also take 2 damage. And then they do an attack +1, which for the normals is an attack 4. So that's where we're at. Okay, Greg, what's the rest of your plan?
I've got a quick question first. Are there 2 spots in front of me? I can't quite see.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to get a good enough angle, so what I'll do is I'll just show you like this. So there are 2 spots right here. And I'm just tapping a honeycomb around the bones.
Okay. Do I move? Would it be good for you if I cleared the doorway?
Well, I just need, like, If you stay in the doorway, it doesn't affect me. If that was what you were
Is
thinking.
there a treasure in this room, by the way? I don't see it.
There is not a treasure.
Oh, wow. No
The
treasure.
only treasures these lurkers have found are these amulets.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps
Okay,
we're
you know
going
what?
to get items as a reward
I'll
for this
move.
area.
I'll move one more in and up. I'll stay on the top level there.
Okay.
I believe that will make it so I don't get hit by that bottom lurker. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let's see. It has
He's got
move -2, so move 1, and then
one.
range 3. So from here, 1, 2, 3. It certainly cannot get you. The other one can.
Yeah,
But
I
it
don't think
cannot.
there's anywhere I could go that they both. But okay.
No, the other one's getting
Um,
me too. Hey, how am I doing? Actually, wait. No, I'm looking at this upside down. I was like, only 6, but I've got 9.
Okay. In that case, this is where I shall remain.
The
And
opposite
then
of 6.
I can attack ranged 4. So I believe I can get everybody except that bottom lurker.
1,
So
2,
who
3,
should
4,
I do?
4, 4. Yep, you can attack them all. Well, I mean, they're all undamaged. We have to kill them all.
I have to kill them all.
The mine snippers might be worth working on, because if they have a lot of ranged attacks, they're not going to come to us right now. So laying some damage in on them would be nice. And also, there's no downside to killing them where we have to scramble for the reanimation.
This is true. I'll go after him then. This is an attack 4, ranged 4.
Okay.
It becomes. Does he have shield? No, he does not.
He
so
does
that
not.
doesn't move. It's not a melee attack, so that doesn't move. Okay. Attack 4, range 4. PS3. Not as useful.
No.
Plus 3.
That's very
That's
useful.
pretty good. 7 damage.
He's down to 2 hit points already.
Is he 3 or 5?
He is 5. That's number 5.
5. Nice. Okay, great.
Okay.
Now get that bones in there. I'll take a hit.
Yes. Bones time. The bones, of course, is doing hasty assault. It is going to move +1, which for it is a move 5, and get as many targets as it can, which for it is 1 target. Because we're not close enough. It'll step forward like that and attack the Drifter. This is an attack 3. And
Okay.
I am pulling it. Attack 3 +1.
-2 for my shield is 2 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then me. Sweet.
You.
It's my turn. Whoops, I didn't put the frozen corpse down onto the thing. Okay. So
Well, they're just moving 1 and not hitting anybody, so
yeah.
they're not
Alright.
that important, honestly.
Deep Wraith time with the bottom. Hold on, am I sure? Yes, it has to be the bottom. With the bottom of lacerating stabs, I will teleport 3. 1, 2, 3. And when I emerge, as if from the very ether, I will wound one adjacent enemy, the elite living bones. Wounded.
Yeah. Okay.
Dripping
Wounded.
marrow. And then, this isn't much, but it's not nothing. Boom. I will do Ink Cloud. Attack 2 on all adjacent enemies, of which there is 1. The elite living bones has shield 1. So this is an attack 2 against shield 1. Pulling it, -2.
No damage.
Hey, at least I got that out on an attack that wasn't that big of a deal.
Darkness in the air?
I'll take what I can get. There's darkness in the air.
I figured as much.
Yep. Inky blackness. Okay. That's the Deep Wraith. Mind Snipper time. Number 2, steps 1, and then 1, 2, 3 has no target, so it does nothing. Haha. This one doesn't even have to move. Wait, but it has multiple targets, so it will move. 1, so that it can get both of us within its range 3 attack. This is a calculated strike, sadly, so it is an attack +1. It is an attack 4 with Pierce 3.
Oh, shoot. I
What?
forgot I long rested, so I should have my armor back.
Yep.
Could you draw another card for that bones?
Oh, back for the bones? Yeah. So it had a +1, and now it has a -2.
and it was an attack 2?
It was an attack. Attack 2, yeah.
Was it an attack 2 or an attack 3?
It was attack 2, because they have attack 3, but hasty assault is -1.
No, but it's an elite, so it should be an attack 4.
Elite! You're right, yep. So it was an attack 3. Yep. 3 -2.
Okay, so I still use my shield, but in this case it takes it down to 0 damage.
Okay.
And now this guy also
Can I
has a...
Yeah, there we go. Move this guy just enough that I can see the yellow of the skeleton on the screen.
And then this guy should have also have disadvantage, and then we're done.
Okay. Mind Snipper time. This is, as we said, an attack 4. With Pierce, 3, disadvantage, pulling 2 cards. It's a +1 and a +0.
Okay. 4 damage.
4 damage. Well,
Eats
it's
through my
not as
shield,
much as he did to you. And then an attack 4 against me, which I don't love. No disadvantage, which I don't love. But let's see what happens. +0. 4 damage. Not great, but... You know, it's not beanbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what it is.
All right. Okay. That's the Mind Snipper's turns. And then the Frozen Corpses both have move 1, so they'll just lumber. And get a little tiny bit closer to us. And once again, I guess this guy will stand kind of like this. He's walking sideways because he's imitating his masters.
Yes.
Okay. So the bones is at full health. Oh, I think it's time for this. All right, I'm going to attack the bones and also mess with everybody as we go into round 13.
Great.
Oops. There we go.
Yeah, this has got to be it.
Okay. The darkness wanes. These things go away. Nobody's things need to be shuffled. We're good to go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Put them up, Greg. Round 13. Boom. And then, sound off. What do you got, Drifter?
14.
14, you say? Well, you're going first, believe it or not.
Okay, great.
I'm going second, which is what I was hoping to do, at 25. At
Nice.
45, the Living Bones will do nothing special. So it's just going to hit us both with its regular hit, which unfortunately is an attack 4. But who knows? Who knows what could happen? I could switch my plan up a little and stop him from doing that. But then it'll be a much less impactful turn otherwise. I don't have cards to burn. No, wait, I do have cards to burn. So we'll see what happens. At 51, the Lurker Mind Snipper will turn the weak. What does that mean?
Okay.
It moves, regular move, so move 3s, attack -2s at range 3, and then they will control all targets of the attack ability in initiative order and cause them to do attack 3s. So we don't want to be standing next to each other when that happens.
It won't control us to attack their allies, though, right?
No, it'll control us to attack us. But as long as we're not adjacent, they're not making us
don't
move.
stand next to each other, yeah.
The Deep Wraith is like an elite Mind Snipper, I think. And the Frozen Corpses are likewise doing nothing special. Their nothing special does create frost, but otherwise it's just a move, 2, and an attack 3. Give me the beat, Greg.
Attack's been thrown around.
Free my soul.
I am going to slap on my winged shoes and just move 2 to be between all 3 of those dudes.
Okay, hold on. I am going to go for a slightly higher camera angle here.
I can do that. There's a space there.
There. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sorry, okay. So you're going where?
Just between all 3.
Okay, so how much move do you have?
Just 2.
So this is an obstacle right next
Winged
to you.
shoes.
Winged shoes. Ta-da! Boom. You're right in the thick of it.
Cool. Then I'm going to attack 5
Yep. Attack 5.
Now,
I like the sound
now
of
I'm
that.
doubting it. Should I finish? Yeah, I got it. I got to finish this dude off. I'm
it.
going to attack 5 the Lurker.
All right. Attack 5 on the Lurker Mind Snipper. As long as you pull
Pulling it.
nothing worse than a -3.
×2.
Extraordinarily dead.
Extremely dead. Wish I would have actually attacked
There's
somebody
maybe
else.
something to be said for doing that to someone else, but
Yeah.
you live, you learn, Greg.
Oh, and now I shuffle the whole thing too. So I did not pull my nulls, so that's okay.
Hey. All right.
That's okay. That could have been worse. Then that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, I get to move something backwards one because I killed an enemy with that ability.
He's going out the way he came in, pushing his persistent abilities back 1 slot. All right, it's Deep Wraith time. With the top of Hollow Aura, I'll do an attack 3 with Pierce 2 on the Elite Living Bones. Pulling it.
Okay.
-1, but that's
2 damage.
It's not nothing. And he's going to start
bypasses his shield.
He's going to start marrow leaking on his turn. But then also, with the bottom of Pinning Spines, I will immobilize all enemies within range 5, and that's all of them.
Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The furthest one away is exactly 5. And then all immobilized enemies will suffer 2 direct damage.
Oh, shit. Nice. Okay.
I love Pinning Spines. It's only the second time I've got to use that.
2, 2, and 2. Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, we've got a little bit of damage on everybody now.
Yeah. Okay. I think I do one more.
And it means I'll just be taking.
Okay.
What's the Mind Snipper's range again?
The Mind Snipper's range is for this attack is a range 3, but it also moves. So
it won't move. It's immobilized.
It's immobilized, of course. Yeah, right. Nice. That was part of what I really liked about what I was doing. I forgot. There were too
so I'll
many.
just be taking 2 hits, and you'll just be taking 1.
Great. This could have been a lot worse. Okay, that's the Deep Wraith.
Yeah.
I gain 1 experience for that. And then it's Living Bones time. Living Bones, as announced, does nothing special. It can attack each of us. So first, an attack 4 on the Drifter. Do you have armor up?
I have 2.
All right. I mean armor, not shield. Like, does the thing have disadvantage?
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's up.
All right. Attack 4. Pulling it. Null.
Hey!
I'm jealous. All right. And then attack 4 on me. Pulling it. -1. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
There's only 2 cards better than that. I did get one of them, but there's only 2 better.
That's true, but I'm down to 2 hit points.
Oof.
And
okay.
So I think I am going to have to rest. If not killed. Hold on. The corpses are moving too.
They're not moving. You immobilize them.
How? Of course. Yeah. Okay, great. Again.
You gotta remember the things you do.
My whole plan, my whole scheme. Okay. It's working. If I could only remember. All right. Okay. Jeez. We'll see what I can do. I think I need to short rest just because I need to have cards that I could burn.
I'm short resting at the end of this round too.
Okay. All right. It's agreed. Living Bones done. The Lurker Mind Snipper can't do anything. The Frozen Corpses can't do anything. The Darkness wanes. Oh, right. Sorry. The one next to you can. It's going to do an attack. 3. Attack 3 on the Drifter. Pulling it ×2.
So 6 minus 2 is 4.
Okay. I got a load of shuffling to do. 2 enemy attack decks. Got to put a curse into mine. And I've got to shuffle
using my data drive to save half my cards here.
Excellent.
So that might be a second.
Temporarily suspending the feature where I show the items when they're used, just because I didn't grab them. Wait. Hold on. Here they are. I don't want to dig through it. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. Just picture a hard drive, but like steampunk.
I've got so many curses in here now.
All right, I've got 2 now, which isn't great, but it could be worse. Wait, I have the curses over here. Popping it in, shuffling it up. Oh, my my feeling out the waters to figure out if the Grey Medgeler on Blue Sky was also our Graham worked. Because Graham was here last week, so I just casually brought up Blue Sky without saying anything, and then just after Graham Edgeler followed me. So it's got to be this. That'd be a wild coincidence, if for no reason this guy followed me. So that just increases my responsibility to do something. And I think one obvious thing I could do is just a thread of photos of your dudes, of your work.
Yeah. Yeah, the work I put in.
I just got to think about it. What is the Frosthaven etiquette for showing the non-starter characters in this regard? I guess bury them in a thread.
Yeah, put a spoiler tag on it. I don't know if there's spoiler
Don't scroll down. There's no spoiler tag in that sense. I guess I could tag it as adult content. Maybe you can just tag whatever you want for whatever reason, in the same way people can tag their adult content. Shuffling up the frozen corpses, and then that's all of them. I'm done. Short resting. And I'm losing whatever I lose, because I'm certainly not spending my second last hit point here. Okay. Would have preferred not to, but such is life. All right. Now.
Maybe I should just.
Oh, I gotta go call to Abra to let her know where I am. Hey, Abra. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, wanna come in here? Did you just use the bathroom? Hey, sweetheart. All right. Yeah, hey, sweet girl. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna put it all on the line to have a big turn. And I mean, worst case scenario, I'll get totally screwed. But I think I'll set you up for success for carrying.
Well, I've got cards to burn now, so I'm not as worried. We'll see what I can do.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. It's gonna be round 14. Are you ready, Greg?
Ready.
So am I. Put them up, buddy. Boom. And sound off. Drifter, what do you got for me?
25.
25. All right.
And I'm taller now.
Ah, oh, damn it. Well, actually, that's less frustrating than it could have been. Okay. The Living Bones is going first with Eternal Life. It will heal itself too and put up shield 1.
Okay.
It could have been worse. I will go second at 14.
Yeah.
The Living Corpses are actually last. Hold on. The Lurker Mind Snipper will then go with Beguiling Thoughts, which is a move +0, and then an attack -2. So it's only an attack 1, but it is a disarming attack. So that's unfortunate. I don't know how to save you from that with the cards I have.
I don't think you can. I don't think you need to save me from that.
Okay, great. Drifter. Oh, right. Have you not deflected a condition yet?
Not since I long rested.
Sweet. All right.
Reinforced shield does re-up, right? I should look that up.
That sounds right.
I think it does.
I have the reinforced shield right here. It sure does.
Okay, great. Okay, in that case, let's start. Living Bones. What do they do?
Okay. The Living Bones gets an extra shield, so it's got shield 2 this round. And it does heal 2 self.
Okay. So its
So
wound
it's
is
up to
gone?
7 and its wound is gone. Hate that. Not a fan.
Hmm.
However, now it's my turn. All right. If I deprioritize hurting the bones in favor of doing more to the corpses, would you like that, Greg?
I would. I think we should start winnowing down these corpses more. They have
All
the
right.
most hit points.
With the bottom of Skull Collection, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 onto the rubble. And then, with the top of Lacerating Stabs, first I'll do an attack 2 that causes wound on the living bones, which of course has shield 2, so this is basically the result. If I have a positive on the modifier, that's the damage, but I'll put the wound back on him. Pulling it,
Yep.
hey, +1. 1 damage,
Hey,
and he's
1
wounded.
damage.
So hey, screw your healing, buddy. I hate it and I don't care about it. The next thing I'll do is an attack 2 that causes wound to Frozen Corpse, number 4. But if the target of this attack is different from the target of the previous attack ability, I get a +1. This is an attack 3 on Frozen Corpse, number 4, who has 1 shield.
Mm-hmm.
Attack 3 against the Frozen Corpse's 1 shield. Pulling it, +1. 3 damage, and he's wounded.
That's number 4.
Number 4.
3
And
damage
then,
nice.
to round out my Lacerating Stabs, I'll do an attack 2 on Frozen Corpse, number 2. Because the target is different from the targets of both previous attack abilities, I'll add a +2 to that. This is an attack 4 against his shield 1.
Okay.
Pulling it, ×2.
8 damage. Okay,
8
he's got 2
damage,
hit points left.
so 7 damage.
Oh, right, because of his shield.
He's got 1 shield, but he's also wounded,
Okay.
so
He's also wounded.
soon enough. All right. I feel good about that. I feel great.
Okay. Ooh, I should
Okay, that's my turn. I gained 2 experience. I have... How many cards do I have that I could burn? I bet I get 1 more turn, even if I have to burn a bunch of cards to live through all this. The Lurker Mind Snipper.
Does he go before? Yeah, he goes before.
Oh, this attack is only range 2, but it's still going to be able to do it. 1, 2. It's going to move up like that. So it can attack us both. This is an attack 1. Beguiling Thoughts. Causes disarm, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what I'll do next turn.
Do you have a cure potion?
Oh, I know what I'll do next turn.
Oh,
I know exactly what I'll do next turn if I make it. Okay. Here it comes. Attack 1 against the Lurker Deep Wraith. Pulling it, +1. I'll burn a card. Jeez. That's
Might as well have
unfortunate.
gotten a ×2.
Yeah, I know. It would have been nicer. Well, it would have been the same, but like nice to get that out of there for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. Morbid Camouflage. I burn that to take no damage. I can take 2 more attacks, although I am going to take 3, so I actually need one of them to not work out. Oh, no, because the Living Bones are not attacking. So even if I have to burn both my cards and have my last turn next round, I will be able to contribute. Okay. All right. The Mind Snipper then does an attack 1 on the Drifter.
Right?
Pulling
Pull
it, +0. Wish you pulled that
Uh,
against me, but okay.
So it's an attack 1. Ah, shit.
What?
Yeah, I lost my shield.
Yeah,
No damage, but I don't have a shield.
Whatever. Worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's Drifter time.
Okay. I'm going to use the bottom of Unending Fight to move the character token on 3 of my persistent abilities backwards 3 slots.
Nice.
It would have been nice if I kept my shield.
Yes,
But
even nicer.
That happened. And then I am going to attack 5 with PS2, the Frozen Corpse number 4.
Frozen Corpse number 4.
Attack
Is,
5.
number 4. Is this ranged?
No, it's melee.
Because this guy is number 4. Are you moving?
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I was mistaking myself for me. Number 2.
Number 2. All right. So he's got 3 hit points. Doing an attack 5.
Yep.
Is there any way that you could like wrap around there and do an attack 5 on the Lurker Mind Snipper?
No, I used the bottom to move my tokens.
Nah, of course. Okay, fair enough. All right, number 2, attack 5.
Attack 5, pulling it, +1. He is dead.
He is very dead.
And then I get to move something.
His amulet is on the ground.
This is an amulet of regeneration, correct?
Of reanimation, yes. So we got to pick that up before the next Living Bones turn.
Okay, I have a plan that will get you some heals as well.
Well, oh, you know, I'm only taking 1 attack, so I might be able to squeak out an extra turn if you can heal me.
Yeah, I can heal you.
All right, so here we go. The Frozen Corpse is now the last thing to get a turn, and it will do Thawed Strike, which is an attack +1 against me. This is an attack 4. I'm pulling it. +1. I'll burn.
I would burn a card.
Ink Cloud? No, Ink Cloud. I'll burn Skull Collection.
Well, he's down to 6. He's down to 6 health anyway because he bled.
Yep, they're all. Neither of these existing living corpse things are in great shape, and the Lurker Mind Snipper is fragile, much like a crab.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, crabs aren't that fragile in the context of their environment. But if we're coming at them with a hammer. Okay, then, finally, it's over. So the big risk here
is that bones?
This reanimation thing. Because it's a shuffle. So if the Eternal Life thing gets shuffled to the top, they're going at 12.
I can't beat that. But I can go pretty fast. I think I can beat everything else they got.
I can also go quite fast, and same story, but we'll see what happens. I am going. I'm going to do some real classic click, trill, snip, click lurker action here.
Cool.
Okay. Got my modifier attack ready. Okay. I'm going as early as I can.
I use my shield to block the... I don't know if I said that. I use my shield to block the disarm.
The disarm. I am disarmed, but it's okay. I've got a plan. Cool. All right. Are you ready, Greg?
Ready.
I'm ready too. Put them up, buddy. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. Moment of truth. Ha! The living bones are doing nothing special.
All right.
The frozen corpse is doing frost breath, which is a big wave attack. But anyway, sound off. What do you got, Drifter?
17.
17. Very good. You're going just before me, because I'm going at 18.
Nice.
And then they're also in a cluster, but it's just it's a slower, clumsier cluster. The Lurker Mind Snippers will Mind Snipper will instill fear at 37. At 39, the Frozen Corpse will do Corpse Breath. And at 45, the Living Bones will do nothing special. Don't worry at all. Actually, wait, no, never mind. I take that back. Get that thing off the ground if you can.
Yeah, I'm going to immediately.
Fantastic. All right. Give me the beat, Greg. And free my soul.
First thing we're going to do is move 1 backwards.
Wait, is this supposed to be round 15 now?
I don't know.
I think it is. It's not super
important.
important.
It was. You said 14 a minute ago. I can't remember if it's 15 or 16 now. So, with the bottom of Shockwave, I'll move back 1. That also gives me shield 1 for the rest of the round.
Back 1, okay.
That gets me onto there, which means I'll loot it at the end of my turn. And then I'm going to attack 4, range 4, the Frozen Corpse.
Okay.
So pulling it. This is a range attack, so he still has the shield. Yep. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have shield. That is not limited to melee attacks. Okay.
Okay.
No shield, so
you
attack
got Pierce?
4.
All right.
BS, yep.
He's got
Attack
6
4,
hit
pulling
points.
it. Push 2. Null. But,
But,
this is
okay.
important. Don't push him.
Yes.
Because
Don't
the
push him.
language
Absolutely
on
not.
this the language on this is clear. Heal 4 all allies adjacent to at least one enemy targeted with the attack ability.
Perfect. Heal 4.
I didn't do any damage, but I did target him. So
I
you
love
take
it.
4.
I love to be healed.
You heal 4.
Great. And what was your plan for the amulet on the ground?
I pick it up.
How?
I'm standing on it.
You are not standing on it. You went back instead of forwards. You went back onto a loot.
Oh, was that a loot?
Yes.
Oh, my mistake. Oh, right, because the loot is the thing. Move me onto the. I meant to move
All right.
onto the amulet.
Yep. Okay, great.
That's not
Mulligan. I was like, Greg has a loot too? Awesome.
Yeah, that's hardly. Yeah. It's the same exact thing. I just moved in a different direction.
Okay. I'll allow it because it works. Okay. Yes, that's a major mulligan. All
I
right.
don't know how major it is. I thought the loot was the amulet.
Yes, but that's why that's why we call it mulligan.
Mhm.
We don't call mulligans because we pull a card we don't like. We're like, oh, do that over.
Mulligan, I pulled a null.
Just if you
Speaking
missed
of,
an
let's-
opportunity to make a decision you meant to make, or you made the wrong decision stupidly, but it's not too late. It hasn't affected anything. We can mulligan once per session.
Mulligan.
Okay, once per scenario. Okay, it's the Deep Wraith's turn. I'm disarmed. What am I gonna do? Well, first, with the bottom of Black Scythe, I will loot 1. But I'll forego the looting action to snatch the Amulet of Reanimation off of the frozen corpse. I also gain a trophy. Nice.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I don't need to loot anything with that one to get a trophy.
Okay. I thought it was the other one.
With the top of Grim Trophies, I will loot 1. But I'll forego that to snatch the amulet off the other. I don't get a trophy for that. I need to get a loot token. That's the one I need to get a loot token with.
That's really great, though. We don't have to worry about any amulets.
We are done with the amulets. There will be no more enemies. There is a distributed total of 19 hit points left, which is a lot. But
it's doable.
I have 1 turn. And, it could actually be a pretty devastating turn, as long as they don't act faster than me. Okay. It is time. Oh, and as long as I'm not killed right now. That's also important. Okay. The Lurker Mind Snipper will instill fear. It does not get to move, but it's a 2-target range 3 attack, so it can get both of us. It will attack the Drifter first. This is
At disadvantage.
an attack 2 with disadvantage. Pulling it, 2 plus 0s.
1 damage because of my shield. Does
And
instill fear do anything?
Pushes you 2.
Pushes me. Okay.
Okay. And then it will attack me. Also an attack 2 on the Lurker Deep Wraith. I've got more hit points now. Plus 0. 2 damage. I'll take it. Because
I guess the push in this case is us cowing away from it.
Yes. We're forced to flee. So I guess I got to go like that. Which is okay. Doesn't even screw up my planned last turn. Then. Oh. Also nice. Well, it's not. It could be better for me. But the frozen corpse can't get us both with its breath anymore. I don't think. No, it can't. But it can get me real good.
He takes the damage from his wound.
Takes damage from his wound. And then does Frost Breath. This is an attack 2, though. That puts frost in the air. Targeting the Lurker Deep Wraith. In a shape that goes 2 hexes out. And then another row and 3 hexes. Pulling it. Null! Hooray!
Hey!
There is going to be frost in the air. I think that darkness should be gone by now. And then it is the Living Bones' turn to do nothing special, so it'll just attack me. This is an attack 4. Oh no. This could kill me. Attack 4 plus 0. Yeah, it's over. Wait.
Shit.
Yes, it's over.
Do you not have 2 cards in your discard you can burn?
Well, I could, but then I can't have. I have no more. I have 3 total cards, 2 in the discard, 1 in my hand. So I needed them all to have another turn. So I'll just die.
Yep.
All right. It's time for
2.
That sucks because what I was going to do, I have 2 trophies, so I was going to use Grim trophies to do 2 move 1 attack ones to also get into position between them and then do Ink Cloud to attack them both for 2. So I was going to output a total of attack 4 with 3 modifier card pulls. What would they have been? Let me torture myself. They would have been okay. No, they would have sucked. Okay, I'm comforted.
Okay.
Wait, 4 modifier pulls. What would the last one have been? It would have been a literal wash. +1, +2, -1, -2. What are you gonna do?
Everyone on the board except the Lurker is wounded, and I think I can
Oh,
do it.
who are you running right now? Guided by Voices?
6. Yeah.
I think I probably have 1 more kick of Slay the Spire left in me before... Well, unless Slay the Spire 2 turns out to suck. But otherwise, it's going to, maybe do a few more runs, and then I probably have years between now and next time I play that game. The game I played the most on my Switch. Okay. The Drifter stands alone. Ooh, the silent.
Yeah.
You have a Steam Deck. Nice. The Steam Deck does actually... there was a period, especially early in the Switch's life, it was kind of fun that the Switch was the best place to play a whole lot of beloved indie PC games. Because you could say that on the internet and get people really mad at you. But now it's just not, because Steam Deck is obviously better for that purpose. But maybe the Switch too. Come on, Nintendo. Okay. The Drifter stands alone. I have to shuffle a deck of cards. If only you hadn't given disadvantage to that guy. Then the null would have come on the final attack that killed me. No, it doesn't matter. I believe in you.
Sorry, Rich. James. Sorry, I called you
James.
Rich.
Sorry. I believe in the Drifter. All right.
Okay.
Go for it. Put him up, buddy. Round 16. Boom.
Boom.
All right. I got to flip all 3 of these.
Tell me the numbers, James. Then I'll tell you mine.
Oh, geez. All right. I'll sound off. The Lurker Mind Snipper is going at 6. The Frozen Corpse at 23. And the Living Bones at 25.
They're all going before me. I pulled a 34.
Yikes. Okay. Well.
What are they doing?
Hopefully not murdering you. Let's find out together. It's not great. This could be a lot better. This array of attack. Well, hold on. Let's find it. Let's find out. So, first, the Mind Snipper. The Mind Snipper does Psychic Shock. It gives itself Retaliate 3 at range 3. And then it muddles all within range 3.
That's me. I'm muddled now.
That's you. Yep. Okay. But that's all. The Frozen Corpse does Freezing Embrace. It's going to move +1, which is a move 3. And then it embraces you. You are embrittled and immobilized.
Okay.
And then the Living Bones will do Hasty Assault. It moves and then does an attack -1. So this is an attack 3. Although, of course, because of brittle, it could double its damage. Attack 3, pulling it, +2. So 5 times 2 is 10. Well, what can you do against that?
Shit. I burn a card.
Okay.
What do I do
Okay.
against?
Both the bones and the corpse should bleed 1.
They do.
So I'm still pitching in. I'm still chipping in.
Yeah.
From beyond the grave.
Okay. Well,
All
let's see what happens.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Can the Drifter pull off 2 hero runs in a row
We will
to
see.
end his career?
I will drink my stone skin potion and my cure potion to get rid of this muddle.
Stone skin potion.
Gives me ward.
Gives you ward, yes. That's good.
Then I will attack 6, pierce 2, the living bones.
I don't know where I put the stone skin potion. Okay. Sorry, attack 6, pierce 2 on the living bones?
Yes.
Okay, well that will
Plus
fully
1.
pierce him and fully kill him. He's dead.
Okay.
Living bones my ass. I guess it doesn't... Let me read the rules and see.
I don't think it does. That's not
Probably
how we played
not.
it before. I gotta grab another...
Oh, no. You know what? No, okay, yes. There's a distinct sentence that says all frozen corpses and living bones do not drop loot tokens. It doesn't say they drop this instead of this, which would then get tricky with the language. Okay.
And then
I
my turn is over. However, I am going to go ahead and throw the explosive vial into 2 damage to the frozen corpse.
That I can show the folks at home.
And then,
boom.
Finally, I'm going to short rest, which does add another curse to my deck.
Okay.
Okay.
Round 17. I need
got
to
a ward.
Got to shuffle.
Next attack on me.
Ward is a real great thing for you to have right now. How's your hit points?
7.
Okay, that's respectable. That's only 2 less than they have combined, and also the frozen corpse is bleeding. Okay.
Right.
Are you ready, Greg?
I'm ready.
Moment of truth. Round 17. Put them up,
Here we go.
Boom.
Boom.
What do you got for me, Drifter?
18.
18. You go first. The Drifter will go first. Oh, Frost wanes. Right? Yes. Frost is gone. Not wanes. Is gone.
Oh, I looted.
Oh yeah, you got a loot. Your terror treasure. What did you get? Let's find out. Hide. Ooh, +2 hide because there's only 2 of us here.
Nice. Okay. God damn. Okay.
It's a shame there was no loot in this scenario because I have a feeling that the enhanced metal card actually got into the loot deck.
Well, I will.
But plenty of time for that to come up.
What do they do?
Yeah, good question, Greg. At 22, the Lurker Mind Snipper will consume all hope. That's a regular move, so move 3, and then an attack -1, so an attack 2 at range 3 that causes curse, and they'll put darkness in the air. And then the frozen corpse at 84 will do Icy Swipe, which is a move -1 and then an attack +1, so an attack 4. That would hit 2 people if there was a second person in a hex next to you. But of course there can't be, and there shan't be. Drift away.
Okay. I will start by attacking the frozen corpse. This is an attack 5, PS2.
Holy smokes. All right, just don't pull one of the many curses.
It's one of the, it's not a curse, but it is an owl.
Oh, wow. Oh, great. Oh, man.
Perfect.
All right.
But,
okay.
But, hold on. I still have more to do.
All right.
Then I will move me fully 3 next to
1, 2, 3.
Snipper.
Like that?
Yeah. Well, is the frozen corpse going to move at all?
Yeah, the frozen corpse. Oh, it's only moving 1. So hold on. Can you get away?
No, I can't get away.
No.
You might as well move me there. Yeah.
Right.
Makes no difference. Then I will attack X, the number of hexes I move. That's 3 plus 2, so that's 5. So I will attack 5.
On the
Mind
Lurker?
Snipper.
Yeah.
Pulling it. Plus 3.
Extraordinarily dead.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, he is.
That guy's going to need some Lurker Necromancy.
Okay. I'm done. That's great.
Bye,
Because I got reward. I've got
it's
reward.
all over.
So
it's all over.
Good.
The crying. The Frozen Corpse
It's not all
loses
over the
one.
grind. I actually do have to long rest one. I do have to short rest one more time.
No, that's fine.
It's another curse.
No, just long rest. It's gonna bleed
God,
death.
you'll
It
bleed
takes one
out.
damage. Takes one damage right now.
You're
and
right.
then it does
That's the whole
its
game.
haste. It does its icy swipe. This is an attack 3. No, an attack 4 because it's a +1. Pulling it. +1. 5. Ward rounds down, I believe.
I'm not sure.
I feel like
Did you
Ward
look
is
it up on the
generous.
cheat sheet?
I don't have a cheat sheet handy, but what I do have is the entire manual, which is slightly slower, but I'll get there.
Well, I've gotten that already.
Ward. Boom. Half damage rounded down.
Oh, 2 damage. I'll take it.
All right.
You know what, though? I will short rest. I won't bother with the
Oh, right, because you
thing,
can loot. You can loot.
But because I can loot, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I'll short rest. And
All
then
right.
we fucking did it.
Here we go. Round 18.
I
Are you
can't
ready,
believe
Greg?
I pulled my... hold on. Let me determine actually which
You
of
haven't
these
pulled a
guys is gonna
single
go where.
curse.
I know, but I pulled my fucking regular null.
It's a good day.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so these 2 cards will do.
All right. Round 18, the round of destiny. Are you ready, Greg, to say goodbye to the Drifter?
Ready to say goodbye.
All right. Put him up, buddy. Boom. Was I a good Drifter? No. You were the best Drifter. Okay, sound off. Drifter.
18.
18. At 42, the Frozen Corpse will die. It would also do Cold Snap if it wasn't just going to die. All right. Give me the beat, Greg, and free my soul, because I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
I move 1 onto the loot.
Boom.
Oh,
As his
man,
final
man.
act, the Drifter bends over and picks up 2 hides.
Nice.
I guess the Lurker Mind Snippers just were both wearing big fur coats.
Yes.
It is cold.
It's freezing up here.
All right, and then the Frozen Corpse dies. It's over.
Oh my god. Wow, you know what, James? We both did that. I was alone for the last 3 monsters, but you were a major contributor.
That necklace snatching and the fact that oh man, he thought he was so proud of himself when he killed me, or when he saw me die. But I had snipped him and it was too late. You're already dead.
Oh my god. That...
Which I believe is the catchphrase of Kenichiro from Fist of the North Star. Because he does this weird pressure point thing and then people explode.
That wasn't as close as the last one, but it is insane how close the last 2 scenarios have been.
They were both pretty snug. It was
I still had 1 more move, and I had the risk of 4 possible nulls.
Yep.
But that's not actually bad when it's the entire deck.
No.
And I'd only have to do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
But still. Ugh. Okay, let's do it.
We read section.
Looted resources.
Oh, right. Looted resources.
There's an order to these things, James.
Yeah, I'm just going to look it up now that I'm holding the book. 192.3. Here it is.
I got it for you. Looted resources.
Yep. No, I was just getting the section ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're the only one. You're the only one who looted, and you looted 4 hide and a rock root.
I'm really the only one that looted? Okay.
Well, I looted plenty, but it was all amulets.
Yeah. 4 hide and a rock root. Okay, got it.
Battle goals. I don't even remember what mine was, but I will wager that I didn't accomplish it. But let's see. The Drifter, for the last time, was the Vanguard. Never attack an enemy that has already acted in the round. I do not believe you did that, but why would you even bother? And let me find out, I was the Executioner. Lord, no. This was... I remember that I just had really bad choices. So the best of my 3... I don't remember how bad the other 2 were, but the best of my choices was Executioner. Kill an undamaged enemy with a single attack action when the enemies have 7, 12, 10, 9 for the normals, and most of them have shield. And yet that was my good choice. That was the one where I was like,
maybe.
If I'm misremembering what cards are possible, this could work for us. Okay, and then the conclusion?
No, after that is masteries.
Well, no, I did not achieve any masteries.
And challenge. So we each gain
the
2
challenge.
XP. We completed the challenge.
We completed the challenge. 2
add
XP.
2 XP to your total. And then Town God gains 1 check mark for each challenge active during the scenario.
Excellent.
So add a check mark to the Town God.
Ooh. Wait, wrong thing. Where are the challenges? Completed challenges. Excellent.
Yeah, and make sure to throw that card out. Put it in the completed challenges.
Yep, that's where I just put it. Okay.
Fantastic.
And the town guards get a check. Where's our sheet? Under here. Yep.
Under where?
Oh, just under one of my things. It's fine. Don't worry.
You know what, James?
Oh, I got what you're doing.
I was trying to set you up for a Bare Naked Ladies reference, and you really dropped the ball on that one.
I dropped the ball. That might be one of the most juvenile jokes ever in like a beautiful song about like dealing with depression.
Yep.
Okay, that's the first of 3.
That's okay. We just got one.
Yep.
So
indeed. So we're on the way, and now it's the conclusion, right?
Now for the thrilling conclusion.
Lurker Necromancy. Conclusion. When the lurkers are undead or defeated, you help the Bone Shaper gather up all the different amulets. Holding them fills your mind with sickly, syrupy energy. You've done well today in helping me prevent this scourge, says the Bone Shaper. If you will allow me, I can take it from here. You hand over the amulets, relieved to have them in more knowledgeable hands. After thanking you, the Bone Shaper bids you goodbye, blinking out to another plane. It's not until you're well on your way to Frosthaven that you consider how delicately the Aesir tucked the amulets into their bag. They had implied the amulets should be destroyed, but had they said as much outright? Will the temptation to use their power prove too great? You pass near the graveyard and eye it warily, wondering if somewhere, in another plane, the dead are growing restless. Is it possible that our friend the Bone Shaper has gone off to raise the dead? Could it be?
Yeah, there's a non-zero chance.
Holy fucking smokes. Well, I did not track this, so we're going to have to go back through and review the maps, because check this out. Here are our rewards. We gain the blueprint for Amulet of Eternal Life.
Ooh, okay.
So, let me find it.
Yeah, let me find it too.
Oh, wow. I popped the thing open to look, and I grabbed it.
Nice.
The Amulet of Eternal Life. And I got both of them, so I can do this. Show it to the people. The Amulet of Eternal Life is a head slot item that can be crafted by combining item 109 and item 120. Do we have those, Greg? Do you want to look into that?
Checking
the spreadsheet. In the master list?
Yeah, in the shop. Or the master list, sorry.
Master list will have it. I don't put anything in the master list till we have it available somewhere.
109 and 120, is it?
Yeah.
We have neither of those things. Oh, wait, no, we have 120. 120 is the Amulet of Life, which tracks.
Ah, yes. So whatever 109 is, we got to get it, and then we'll have it an item that, at the start of your rests, you perform Heal Oneself. So that augments a long rest and turns a short rest into a healing thing. And it just happens.
Wow, that's pretty good, and that just happens forever.
It's neither spent nor exhausted.
That's good.
Good stuff indeed. Okay. All right. And then, here's the thing we now have to go back for. Because the other part of our reward is that we trade in all numbered and lettered tokens for loot.
Hey!
So, in the first room, we got 4 tokens. In the second room, 125.2.
There were 4 enemies in the first room?
Oh, right. They weren't all there. Sorry. 2.
Yeah, I think there were just 2. Yeah.
I was just looking at the pictures. I wasn't even considering.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then 125.2. Here we are. In the next room, we got another 2.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in the final room, we got 3. Because there were 2 corpses and a bones. So 7.
7.
7 more loot. All right.
All right, let me head over to the
Loot
supplies.
for the
Loot.
general supply. So here we go. I'll pop them up. 1 coin. A coin. An arrow vine.
Okay.
A coin. 2 coins. That is, we've now pulled, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more to go. Come on, special metal. Wood. 2 lumber. And finally, a coin. All right, now I want to know. The special metal was in here, but it was at the very bottom.
Okay, so could you tally up the coins and then tell me what they convert to?
Yes, I will do both of those things. We were doing a scenario challenge level 4.
I added the arrow vine and the 2 lumber.
So gold converts at 4, and we gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. 6 coins times 4, 24 gold pieces to the general fund. Very nice.
In the open.
Our bonus experience for the scenario is 12.
Nice. And don't forget that you get 2 from the challenge.
I added it to my dial even as we said it so that I didn't forget.
Nice.
And so in total, I only earned 4, but so that's up to 6 plus 12 is 18, puts me to 173. I believe that I will get to be level 5. I believe in my heart.
173?
Yeah, so I've got 37 to go, and I will have a few scenarios to do it in.
And I will do this because I'm remembering to do it. I will add 2 inspiration to our total.
Great work.
Down 2.
Okay, great.
All right, and then we return to Frosthaven, and Greg retires.
All right. Well,
so
I don't know what exact because you're away next week.
Yes.
So I don't know what's going to happen.
If you want to play a scenario without me,
yeah,
that would be okay.
Yeah, if I can get Rich and Danielle, I'll do a scenario without you. If not, I will do the Outpost phase alone. The saddest episode ever of Friday Night Frosthaven. But it will set us up to hit the ground running. Actually, I'll do the whole Outpost phase, and then we'll just say also during the downtime, and then you're going to debut. Hold on. Do you care about missing the glorious retirement of your character and all the exciting stuff that happens?
Well, I was planning to do most of that off camera.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I mostly meant like the whatever gets revealed from your quest and stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't want you to read that.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll figure something out. We'll figure it out.
Listen, I'm just gonna say I know the Outpost phase will probably take half or 2/3 of a night, and then a scenario is probably going to take 2 nights. But if you want to do that, if you want to get the ball running while I'm on vacation, I can totally. Rich did not join us. I will join you as a sit-in. Greg's here also, if you would like.
But so what then is the difference where you don't play?
The difference would be that I'll just retire the Drifter.
And then bow out. And then
next time.
No risk of confronting shitty internet and not having to be away from your people you're visiting for too long. That makes sense. That adds up. All right. Well, hey, check it out. Probably no... oh, wait. Tomorrow is not Saturday. It's Thursday. Don't be fooled by the fact that we're doing Friday Night Frosthaven, folks. It says right there on the screen that it's Thursday. You're still thinking of the intro. If you were thinking it's Friday. So tomorrow, more than likely, I'm going to get back to some Wizardry Gaiden 4. Throb of the Demon's Heart. Taima no Kodu. Because I have cleared the Tower of Witchcraft. Very excited about that. So, keep the secondary party going in the Tower of Stillness, which I've beaten once before, so I know how to do it. And maybe push on in the Tower of Spirits. The big question there is either can I figure out how to solve some of the puzzles now that by process of elimination I can say for sure some of these quest items are intended for the Tower of Spirits? Or failing that, the final thing that got me through the Tower of Spirits was just the dumb luck of I went back to a door that my bard wasn't able to pick before, and he succeeded. And there's one locked door that's stymieing us in the Tower of Spirits. So if the bard will just succeed there, we're off to the races. So that'll be exciting. Look forward to that tomorrow. On Saturday, probably nothing. It's the grand finale of my almost year-old Numenera adventure with my buddy. And he's already promised us it's going to be a stem winder. So I think I will, unless it just happens, it wraps up quicker because everybody dies in some horrible way that he hadn't foreseen. I will probably just give myself a break and not spend the whole time thinking, I can still do it. On Sunday, though, I can do it. And we're going to see Phantasmagoria through to the end. Who will survive and what will be left of them? If I finish it really quickly, we'll start Sweet Home because we're keeping the haunted house theme going for a little bit longer here. And then, well, no Greg and James beat 'em up next week.
Nope.
Various things throughout the week, including Ultima 7, Part 2, Serpentile, and Wizardry Gaiden 4, Throb the Demon's Heart. And on Friday, don't know exactly what it'll be, but we will have Friday Night Frosthaven before you know it. So hey, that's it. You stuck around to the end? Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you cannot hear my voice. But I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that at least some of us are here, or maybe it's just me, or who knows. Whatever.
Who
There won't
knows?
be any drifter, that's for sure. You're not doing the gimmick, Greg. Take care of yourself.
I didn't know how close you were to the end of your spiel.
Whenever I say until the next time, whatever, I'm almost at the
Yeah,
end.
but sometimes you say until the next time and then you speak for like 3 more minutes.
I have a big riff, but you should still be doing the gimmick. It's not that hard to hold up the peace sign. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.